There's something that people are not talking about. How many Bitcoin are left? If you know anything about Bitcoin, and if you believe in the asset, if you believe in the technology, if you believe that there is value in this thing that we call Bitcoin, BTC, then you are aware of the fact that there are only a possible 21 million Bitcoins in the entire world forever. And you probably are aware of the fact that some of those Bitcoins will never be recovered again, are lost forever. And also, you should know that Bitcoin, being immensely valuable, has attracted the attention of mainstream players like Fidelity. Fidelity investments have laser focus on Bitcoin right now. And not just Bitcoin, they are focused on mining Bitcoin. Now, why would they be doing this? Let's check out CoinGecko and we look at the facts for Bitcoin, for BTC right now. The price is at $10,757.79. If we look down here, we see that magic number 21 million. There are approximately 18,508,000 Bitcoins that are circulating presently. Now, we all know that all of those Bitcoins are not liquid. Most of them are sitting in digital coffers somewhere in cold storage perhaps. And they're not circulating, so to speak, on exchanges. Most of them are put up for storage because Bitcoin is being used as digital gold. We know that. But if we look at it, we're getting rather close to that 21 million. Not a lot of people are talking about this. We're getting very, very close. All right, we're at the point where the sponge is not dripping wet anymore. The water is just not falling out of the sponge. We're getting to the point where we have to actually apply some pressure to get some water out. Now, we don't have to squeeze it as hard as we can to get all the moisture out, but it's not coming out freely. The faucet is not flowing extremely fast anymore. It's starting to slow down. The flow is slowing down, and it will become slower and slower and slower and slower over the coming years. This means that companies like Fidelity are investing in Bitcoin mining in order to get as much Bitcoin out as they can because they see what a lot of people don't want to see or just can't see or refuse to see. They see the future, and the future is Bitcoin being a massive part of our financial reality. We don't see Bitcoin having $200 billion worth of its assets on the world stage. We see it as having trillions of dollars in assets, in value. And I think these individuals, these companies see it as well. But the problem is for retail investors, they do not believe it until they're not going to move wholeheartedly until they see the Fidelities and companies that are like them, the Charles Schwabs, the companies like them, like the Vanguards. They have to see them actively promoting, saying Bitcoin is great, everybody should invest in Bitcoin. Well, they're not going to do that, and they're not going to do that now, especially as they're trying to fill their coffers. Follow the tea leaves, guys. See where this thing is going. They're pouring massive amounts of money. Let's take a look at this. It says Charles Schwab has begun purchasing shares of Riot Blockchain. Riot Blockchain is a company that that provides mining machines for Bitcoin. They've invested in Hive Blockchain Technologies, Hut 8, and BC Group. All these companies are involved in Bitcoin mining. Let's see. Charles Schwab purchased 22,977 riot shares for $52,000. Vanguard invested $2 million in riot shares. You have to see where this is going. You have to see. Don't wait for them to give you the clear-cut thumbs up. It's okay to buy now. Don't wait, because when you get that clear signal, that means that they've already satisfied their hunger for investing in Bitcoin. They've already filled their bellies. They've already filled their coffers, and they're going to leave you the crumbs to gather. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what I see. And what I see is that they are continuing to plan for the future. Follow the trail. When you see big money leading the way, you might want to get in line and see what they're up to. And you might want to follow suit. One thing I know about filthy rich people is they love their money and they don't want to waste a dime. They're not going to waste anything on Bitcoin. If they're investing, if they have invested already, best believe that they're in it for the long haul and they see the value. Don't let them see all the value before you do, before you realize it. Those are my thoughts for today. If you have thoughts about my thoughts, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, stay smart. Stay in the black.